What's up to I wonder? Welcome to the chat tonight. What's up? How's your night going? How's everybody? What's up, Stephanie? Welcome to the chat. How's everybody night going? He doing good. What's up, Joshua? Hey, welcome to the chat. Everybody doing good tonight? YouTube forever glitching on me, Queen. YouTube gotta stop doing you like that. They wrong. They doing you like that. Man, let me see. Joshua says, I don't think Team Cody needs to win. Good one. Joshua, why do you think Cody and them shouldn't win? Because it seems like everybody on Cody Rhodes' side, all of them are undefeated in War Games. Two Eye Wonder says, I'm excited for SmackDown tomorrow night. Everybody's excited. Let's hope it's good. But I know SmackDown is not going to be as good as Monday. Monday was popping. Monday was popping. What's up, Aaron? Welcome to the chat tonight. What's up, sis? How you doing? Happy November the 20th. How was your day? How was your weekend, man? It's going good. Can't complain. How about you? Joshua says, I'm just trying to figure out why does the baby faces always have to win. I'm going to be honest, Joshua. For some type of way, it's always written like that. But I'm going to be honest. I think Brock Lesnar being on Paul Heyman's team with the Vision, I think that is like the worst decision ever. Because Braun Breaker likes to be in control of everything. I don't really think Braun Breaker and Brock Lesnar is going to get along. Aaron says, my day was good since I was home today. You ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas? Yes, I am. I'm ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas. How about you? Dwight Wonder said, I think Team Heyman is winning, and I want his team to lose, obviously. War Games. Yes, it's War Games season. I'm going to be honest, too. I don't think Heyman is winning. If anything, they are losing. Because I just got a feeling Braun Breaker going to fuck it up. Braun Breaker going to mess it up. He looks like he's going to mess it up. Joshua says, because the baby faces won last year and the year before, that's like let the heels win for once. Joshua, the heels did win. 2022. Joshua, 2022. Roman Reigns, the Usos were heel. They were heels. They was heels. They won War Games. 2023, Jay was a face on another team. 2024, last year, was a face. This year, face. I mean, you gotta look at it. I mean, you gotta. What can Brock Lesnar do in the War Games? Man, he ain't never been in War Games. Let me go up some. Let me go up. The hell, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They ain't gonna give it to him. Aaron Teagle says, of course I'm ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Are you doing a Christmas vlog in December? Yes, I am doing a Christmas vlog. I'm also doing a Thanksgiving vlog because I will be out of town with my family. So I'm actually going to vlog there also. What's up, Mark? Mark, welcome to the channel tonight. Who you got tonight? Bills or Texans? My name is Cody Dollison. Welcome to the chat tonight, Cody. And of course, I'm going to go with the Texans. You can't go wrong with the Texans. So I went to say I went to Survivor Series last year in Vancouver. You did? My best friend did. He went over there. He traveled over there last year for it. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns? Okay. Steph says Lesnar ain't doing shit to Roman. Fred Marie say love to have. Thank you so much, Fred. Welcome to the chat tonight. Sky says Roman should have CM Punk beg him to be on his team after what Punk said to him. And after War Games, Roman should do what he said. Put that knife in his heart, like he said. Man, you ain't lying, Sky, man. But look, this the thing. Roman also made it very clear to CM Punk. He ain't gotta stab him in the back. He could do that with his eyes open. Joshua says, like all this War Games, is it a family reunion except for it got Cody and Punk in it? For some type of reason, I don't think it's a family reunion, but everybody know when it comes to War Games, Jay, Jimmy, or Roman, they're gonna be somewhere up in it. So I'm gonna say you should do an IRL blog. I may just do that, because I really want to give people a taste of my life and what I do when I'm not talking about wrestling. John Denmark said War Games is a bunch of BS. Traditional 5-on-5 is the OG and always will be. Yeet. Yeet. Aaron says, I hope that you have a Merry Christmas and Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, thank you. James Williams said, need to bring the Shield back. Why? James, really? The Shield. Why? Michael, welcome to the chat tonight. Stephanie said, what I wanted was for Woo Woo to be on Punk team. Well, guess what? Woo 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 ain't on it. Twilight Wonder says, Roman was wearing that arm sleeve on last Monday Night Raw because it's either he has leukemia or has a new tattoo that he wants to reveal at War Games. What'd you say? Beard Bodger, welcome to the chat tonight. You from the UK? Okay. Josh just say, where the other guy at? He at work. The Pittsburgh Gypsy is the best chippy in Britain. Okay. Stephanie saying, I was crying for joy when I heard I'm here to show the world. Man, when Dolph Ziggler popped up, it was a little bit of a shocker. I knew he wasn't gonna win, but it was a shocker. Who's your favorite UK wrestler? Bret the Hitman Hart. For me, it's Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne. Sky says Brock Lesnar isn't the type to listen, so there's going to be division in the team vision. Yes, Sky, yeah, it is because Brock Lesnar don't listen to nobody. He move on his own time. That's going to be an issue, and Paul Heyman knows it. Two I says 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. John Denmark said, why? Because Dean Ambrose? Enough said. Plus, we all know Mox ain't never coming back to the... No, of course he's not coming back. Brett was Canadian. Okay. Well, we're going to go... Well, in that case, Gunther. Hash Brown Dave say, women wrestlers look and perform better. Yeah. Kevin, welcome to the chat tonight. What about Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns is in War Games again. And so far, it's that thing on his sleeve. I heard that he got his tattoo retouched up a little bit. He got his tattoo retouched up, so maybe he got something else added to his tattoo. Let me see. Pinsby Chipper does fresh battered cod, which is tender and so on. Okay, Ultimate Warrior. 2 Wonder says, did you see on last Monday Night Raw when Cody Rhodes and CM Punk made their entry and Cody offered a fist bump on the way, but CM Punk ignored it? Yeah. Gunther's German. Well, guess what? I don't know. 2 Wonder, I like face Logan better. Face? Man, Logan Paul ain't never been a face. Chico's music. Do you have tattoos? No. I do plan on getting one though. No, not right now. Cause they had a black sleeve. Kevin. He got somebody his tattoo that he got on his own. Apparently they said that he got it got I'm assuming he got some work done. Probably added some more designs in the tattoo. Ethan, what's up? Welcome to the chat tonight. Manuel, hey, can you check the current time in your era? It's 8:14 where I'm at. Where is that? It's 8:14. What time is it? Where you from? Is Natty Ned Hart play as well as Brandon Hitman Hart's? I guess. Ultimate Warrior said, have you ever visited? No, I actually haven't been over to the UK, so I haven't tried it. A UK wrestler would be Pete Dunne. Shit. WWE don't really have that many UK wrestlers. Let me see. Let me see. I am from India. It's currently 7:30. It's 7:30 a.m. and you up watching. You up watching the live and it's 7:30. Wow. Wow. But welcome to the chat. So everyone is. I gotta go for my basketball game in about 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. Good luck at your basketball game. James Wilson says the Shield was class and ruthless. WWE has been missing that ruthless aggression. Also, fans would go nuts seeing Roman reunited with them. Man, James Wilson, I don't see them coming back at all. Thoughts on Maxine winning the championship from Becky? Oh man, John Denmark. I was so excited for her. It was long overdue. Maxine has been putting in the work. I was happy. Long overdue for her. Then she won her first championship. Long overdue for her. James Wilson says the British Bulldog. Square Winter said the women wrestling matters. Nobody said the women didn't matter. And the women does a good job sometimes better than the men. Stephanie says, I wanted Swerve Strickland to be Solo surprise opponent. Then Swerve would have Swerve stomped the shit out of Solo. Man, that wasn't happening. I like foreign people streaming. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Welcome to the chat tonight. How's everybody night/day is going, by the way? If you don't mind me asking. Usually before I get in here, I like to sit up here and ask, but how's everybody's night/morning going? Jesus love you. Thank you so much. Tuai says, I have this huge bully at school. What should I say to her? She keeps calling me a bitch, and when someone backs me up, she calls them a bitch. Man, tell her to take. Tuai wonder, you got a bully? Man, and she call you a bitch. Tell her to take her ass home. Tell her to keep walking. Tell her to keep walking. Tell her if she ain't gonna do nothing about it, keep walking. That's all you gotta do. Send their ass on their way. Tell them, keep walking. Imagine if all ego was the mystery opponent for both. No, that was never gonna happen. John Denmark said, plus some of them women like Rhea and Raquel could have a match with the men and most likely kick their ass too. Exactly. James Wilson says 2 a.m. in the UK, Manchester here. Okay, welcome to the chat, Manchester. So I want to say I like you and your man streaming. That's my friend. Bag the bully. And somebody said, take her to pound. He's supposed to be going off, not sit up there and what somebody said, stand up to her or be a carrier in your whole life. Man, everybody in here too, I want is giving you some advice, you know? Like I told you. Man, go tell them, go by their business. Andrew Clark, Night Gorgeous from the Caribbean. Man, thank you so much. I didn't know nobody in Caribbean was watching. Welcome to the chat. What, man? That's somewhere I always try to go. Aaron says it is 9:18. Yeah, you live in the New York City. Man, Aaron, why you didn't go to the Monday Night Raw? That was in New York. She is weird though. The bully eats hamburger weird. She pulls off the bun and then eat it and then eat the chicken and other things one by one. That's so weird, bro. She's in the grade 7. Hey, tell her to take her weird eating ass on somewhere then. That's what you do. That's how you get them off. Tell her to take her weird ass on somewhere. What's up, Fleming? Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. People is mad because it's going to be a war. Man, they finna run it back with Brock and Roman. What's up, Tony Clifton? Welcome to the chat tonight. I feel like Jay's going to turn heel. Tony, I ain't saw no ounce of Jay turning heel. We talking about Jay who was hiding from Brock Lesnar on Monday. This the same guy who was hiding behind that whole prime bottle. No, I don't see it. Kimmy Land McHale. Welcome to the chat tonight. What you say? I feel like the Vision is going to win. You feel like the Vision? You positive? Are you sure? Caden Tester says hi. What's up, Caden? Welcome to the channel tonight. Aaron says, my day is going good. I'm watching TNA, going to the HRC tomorrow. Get ready for Friday Night SmackDown. Okay, and then you get ready for Wargames. Okay, turn up, look, you doing good. Tony Cliff said AJ Lee is back. Yes, she always been back. She was on a book tour. Especially with Brock, Braun, Drew, and Brunson. Man, can Brock, Braun, and Drew and all of them get along? Jay Uso was definitely hiding from Brock Lesnar. Yeah, man, I saw the whole video clip. You got Jay hear Brock Lesnar music. What Jay does? Jay ran. Jay hid behind that prime bottle. I'm up there like, boy, what? Imagine the final member of the Vision is a Vision. No stuff. Look. As much as you like Seth Rollins is out of action. He ain't no fifth member. Brock is that fifth member. The Judgment Day is turning on Dom, and Dom will go back to Ray. I don't know. I'm liking Dominic right now by himself. Let me see. I will hide too. I think so, man. Look what happened the last time Jay tried to get involved with Brock Lesnar. He went flying. Well, Green, I love you, CTG. Man, we love you too, user CT3. Love you too. Let me see. Kimi says they definitely might have beef during War Games, but we can only think. We can only think, but I have a problem. I'm telling you, Brock, Braun ain't gonna get together. Everyone is expecting Dom to get the IC belt from Cena, but I'm going to be the one that says no, he ain't. Cena will retain and relinquish the title or defend it in his last match in December. Probably so. Ethan say Jay be funny as fuck. Hell yeah, he be funny. I be up there laughing. Bro, imagine someone 6'6", big and buff as Brock and as violent as Brock chasing you. Shit, I run too. Let me see. Fleming said I would have to. I'm not playing with Brock Lesnar. That's messed up. They don't take note. That mean what with your yeah. Aaron says I went to my program on Monday. Okay. Kimmy says John might lose his title to Gunther. I have the feeling that they're gonna put that IC title back on Gunther. I believe he's gonna lose that belt at that Saturday's night main event. They're gonna give it to Gunther. User CT3 says The Rock return coming next week, Monday Night Raw. No, The Rock ain't coming back. We ain't saw The Rock. We ain't saw The Rock in almost... No, The Rock ain't showing up. Sky says Roman and Brock should team up just to shock everyone, and Heyman should have nothing to do with them. But we know it won't happen because Triple H is bored. Of course we know Triple H is bored. Of course we know Triple H can't book worth of shit. Two I Wonder says... My bully keeps saying she is smart when she did not do grade 3 math with 30 minutes of help by a teacher. Damn. Okay. John Denmark says, bought Roman's new shirt and got express delivery. It arrived today. Yeet. Yeet. I like Jay's shirt though. I ain't bought no Roman shirt in a while. It's been a while. I think the last shirt I got of Roman's, what's that, OTC? Drew says, I think what would happen is Drew will accidentally Claymore Brock or someone of his team. Oh, trust me. If that happens, everything changes about War Games. Mr. I May Holler. OTC. Man, welcome to the chat tonight, Mr. I May Harder. Ethan says yeet. Yeet. Okay, let's see. Moss Man said Dave The Rock Jameson. Mr. Imir says OTC. Okay. Aaron says, you know Brown, listen, don't like nobody on me like Paul Heyman, for goodness sake. Okay. Fatal four-way right now. Let's see. Omos versus Big Show versus Sid Justice versus. That'd be crazy. Triple H. Let me say Triple H, it's time for him to go. Triple H can't book worth the shit. So I want to say, if Gunther really winning the tournament, then he's taking the IC title from Cena at the Saturday night main event at Cena's final match. Even though I think Gunther is losing the tournament and Sheamus wins, because WWE let us think that. Two, I wonder, they letting you think that. You are the one thinking that Sheamus is winning. You are. I already know they giving it to Gunther. Cause we already know tomorrow night Bronson Reed is beating Carmelo. That whoever beats between them two, they will go up against Gunther next week. So trust me. Little by little, they giving this whole tournament to Gunther. Stephanie says, we got the whole world saying LA Knight. Yeah. No. It's Jimmy 18. Welcome to the chat. This is crime. This is a crime to have that beautiful face. I'll call now. You gonna call 911? What? Why? Thank you so much. It's Jimmy 18. Ethan says people think Roman's either covering up a new tattoo or his cancer messing with him. I'm gonna be honest, Ethan, I didn't hear anything about his cancer. They said something about a tattoo. So I believe he got something else added to his tattoo. You know, he already had that sleeve, and he probably got something else added to it, or probably got it touched up a little bit. Probably got some more color and stuff added to it. You know, you don't know what it looked like, but it's more than likely it's a tattoo. Yeah, I think it's the tattoo. He probably got some on. He probably got a new design or something going on the tattoo, or he probably got a different type of cover up and something like that. And probably just waiting to see it. Probably so. So we're gonna see. John Denmark say it's time for Triple H to go, but I read a report that Undertaker would take his place. I laughed so hard that Taker would never do that. Hell, John Denmark, now you know they lying. Of course, Undertaker wouldn't do that. To I wanted to say is, did you see that Javon Evans gave tribute to Cena at NXT Gold Rush? Yeah. What's your hate on LA Knight? I don't have no hate on LA Knight. They just don't do anything with LA Knight. To I wanted to burn your hair stunning. Thank you so much. Kimmy says no. Dom, Logan, Finn, JD, Braun, Brunson, and the LTs. We'll see. Why didn't Roman just wear long sleeve shirts? It's simple to be honest. Two I went, man. You gotta look at it. If it's the tattoo, it's cold as hell in New York. So whoever, I'm sure they probably told him to put this on your arm, for the tattoo. Cause like I said, ain't no telling how long his tattoo been in the healing process. Cause ain't no telling what all he got done to that tattoo. Let's see. But yeah, it's Roman. BBW means big black whales. You, no comment. Stephanie says LA Knight should go to Ring of Honor. What's up, Melba? Hello, I have a question. I live in Ohio. Is your time different from mine? It's 8:29 where I'm at. Are you an hour ahead? Sky says apparently the WWE is giving The Undertaker his own YouTube channel. What do you think about it? He get his own YouTube channel. For what? He don't even do anything. He don't even wrestle. For what? T underscore bird. Welcome to the chat tonight. Roman Reigns, he always getting some done. Some tattoos, some new tattoo. He stays with a new tattoo. T underscore bird. Ozempic. What's up? Welcome to the chat. I got to go. Have a good night. All right, Kimmy, it was nice having you on here. Hey, what's up, Keenan? Welcome to the chat tonight. We just basically got 3 war games because there's 5 vs 5 elimination match between Solo's team and Ray Phoenix in the men's war games and the women's war games. Yep. Keenan Edge Wrestling say, how are y'all? I'm doing good. How about you? In Ohio, it is 9:29. Okay, yeah, hour ahead. Okay. Ethan O'Neill say, did you watch NXT? No, I didn't watch. Copy Ninja, welcome to the chat tonight. You look like my sister. I do. Let me see. McDonald's is not healthy. Terrence says, what do you believe a person ought to do to live life well? Not simply for material needs, but to live a life fulfilled. Huh. Shit. Everything in life is not about material things. I'm going to be honest with you. Not everything. You don't really need material things in life. Like nowadays, everybody think jewelry is the main thing. Everybody love materialistic things. I don't love it, but hey, you got some people that do. Brock Lesnar, those young boys was trying to tell them what to do, and he been busting ass. Man, Keenan Edge Wrestling say, bro, Raw of the Century was on Monday for real. That's what I'm saying, man. That was a good ass Monday night Raw. They was. McDonald's does sound good. I'll have a Big Mac and some McEat fries. What the hell, John DeMark? Someone was saying, so does that mean WWE will be giving all the retired wrestlers in The Rock their own YouTube channel? I don't think so. To where when it says gotta go in 5 minutes, sorry, it's okay. Ethan says, did you try that at Wendy's? Ethan, I stayed right around the street from him. Yeah, I did. It was okay. It wasn't all of that. It was okay. You see. Triple H needs to book more like that. Man, Triple H booking is horrible. Like I said, Monday was good. Tomorrow, Friday Night SmackDown ain't really gonna be talking about that. Flemmy said at McDonald's I like a Big Mac, some fries. Flemmy, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. What happening tomorrow? Friday Night SmackDown. When CM Punk and Roman Reigns had a stare down off air at the last Monday Night Raw, the fans were cheering Kiss. Yes, I saw that too. I wondered. And they was all in each other's face, and the fans was up there telling them to kiss. They was like, kiss, kiss. You had Cody and the twins up there. They was looking so damn weird. Like, they was looking like, what the fuck? All them people up there just saying kiss. I'm like, what? I know, but what's on SmackDown? Man, they got a lot going on SmackDown tomorrow night. Hello, Acuin. I don't know how to pronounce your name. But hello. Brooklyn, welcome to the chat tonight. What's up? So you're gonna be live tomorrow at the SmackDown? Yes, I will be going live tomorrow at the SmackDown. Yes. Shane McMahon was at Raw, but they didn't show him on the camera. They could have been several reasons for this, but the dirt sheets have made a big deal about it. Yeah, John Denmark, man, I saw that Shane McMahon had a good seat. Man, don't nobody care for him. Keenan Elge Wrestling. How was meeting Jay Uso? Jay Uso is very nice. Keenan, Jay Uso, he's very nice. He's very nice. You know, he's nice. He's genuine. He's very nice. So I had a good time meeting him. It was a little, like I like this man, but it was actually cool just seeing him and meeting him. So yeah, even though he's a little taller than me, but other than that though, it was nice meeting him. He's very cute. He's more cute in person than on TV, but he's okay. He's cute, but he's nice. Anyway, Fleming says for War Games Survivor Series, who would you what? What? Let's see what have the advantage. The advantage match starts next Monday. Okay, Kenny said I saw it a little bit late. You did? Okay. So I wanted to say Shane McMahon was on last Monday Night Raw. Like, bruh, why didn't WWE show him on camera, dude? And he was close to the ring a bit. Because they didn't want to. Red NYDP, beautiful half a red. Thank you so much and welcome to the chat. Brooklyn says, I missed your live stream on Monday night because I was sick. It's okay, Brooklyn. You can always go back and watch it. And I hope you is feeling well. Because like I said, everybody lately been getting sick. Like I said, I don't know what's in the air. Thoughts on Brock Lesnar being in War Games? This gonna be Brock Lesnar last War Games. That's my opinion on it. That's my thoughts on it. Kenny said I need to meet him too, man. A lot of people been meeting Jay lately. The priority pass. He be having these meet and greets. He's very nice to meet. He is. Yeen on SmackDown. You met Jay Uso. Two I wondered, yes, I met Jay Uso. Yes, I met the Yeet Man. When did you meet Jay Uso? I met Jay Uso back in July. And he was nice. OTC Roman Reigns, Yeet dash X9U OTC Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns all day, every day. Yeet. Sky says the Vision team and CM Punk team should be on SmackDown too. If they want everyone to keep interest in War Games, but Triple H doesn't know what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. Like, they should all show up tomorrow. We already know Drew McIntyre gonna be on there. All Drew McIntyre do is yap. What's your name? Marl I don't know how to pronounce your name. Marl. You say the Vision Brock hardly ever loses. Man, Brock, man. Oh Lord, that ain't gonna be good. Keenan said, hope not. He's my favorite. Sorry if you disagree. Hey, it is what it is. Brooklyn says, I feel so much better. That's good. Like I said, everybody nowadays been getting sick. Like I said, I don't know what's going on in the air. I was sick a couple weeks ago. So I understand. And I'm glad you're feeling better. So I wanted to say I gotta go now. Bye. Bye. You have a good basketball game. Yeet says, what if December the 13th The Rock returns? The Rock makes a return at Saturday's night main event. I don't see it. No. Aiden says, do you like ICP? What is that? Welcome to the chat tonight, Aiden. Nikki says, hey, it's Mistress. Hi, Nikki. Welcome to the chat tonight. Let's see. Matt DePort says, R. Kelly, the king R&B. Oh, yeah, man. I love me some R. Kelly. I be jamming to that. Pickaboo says, how's your Thursday going? CT, man, it's going good. How are you? How's your Thursday going? Clown Pope. It's Clown who? Ethan said, you got to be yin with him, Shan. Listen here, Ethan. Yeah, I did. Yeah, with Jay Uso to my yin, yeah. Meet him in person. I didn't give a damn about Yeet. I ain't give a damn about this. When I was standing in line, I ain't give a damn about this. It was more of I'm in line waiting on him. I'll Yeet another time. Let's see. I heard a report that The Rock is returning at the Royal Rumble next year, but I doubt it. But who knows anymore? The Rock, the Royal Rumble, man, I don't see it. The Rock be busy in Hollywood. Nikki says, "From which country are you?" I'm from the United States. I'm from Alabama. Where are you from? Ethan says, "Should have gotten a picture." I did get a picture with what your name is? Ethan. I did get a picture of with Jay Uso. I did. Just go in the link, click the TikTok link, and they'll go straight to my TikTok, and you'll see. Brock will retire in 2033. He barely be at work. Brooklyn says I got excited when Roman Reigns returned on Monday. You ain't the only one. I was so excited when Brock Lesnar came. I was like, now they know Roman finna pop up, right? Giving folks the credits. So when he popped up, I was like, yep. Keenan says, I think. We'll see. Sky says, Brock was throwing both WWE champions like they were rag dolls. That would never happen to your WWE champion in the attitude and ruthless aggression era. That should show a lot more Triple H book good. Man, Sky. Cody got thrown so much it didn't make no sense. When he rolled out of that ring, I was like, damn. Peekaboo says, mine is going okay. Insane Clown Posse is a rap duo. Shaggy, Too Dope and Violent. They also wrestlers. They were in WCW and WWE. Okay. I didn't know that. Favorite WWE superstar. Man, from now, is you talking about now superstars or any era, Nikki? John Denmark says that picture with Jay is one of her most prized possessions, I'm sure. Oh yeah, of course, man. I got him blowed up and everything. Of course. ICP were in WWE back when it was WWF. They were in a group called the Oddities, and in WCW they were in a group with Vampiro called Dark Carnival. Okay. I see, man, you hooking me on something I didn't even know. I ain't know none of that. Team Punk of the Vision. I'm going with CM Punk. Ethan says yeet. Yeet. Now, okay, in today's now, I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns. Okay, let me see. Sky says I meant that should show Triple H doesn't book good. Doesn't book good. Let me see. I didn't have enough space. You good. That's understandable. Mandy Massey, hey, you remember me? Who don't remember you, Mandy? Welcome back. Mercury says RVD or Jeff Hardy. Of course, don't get me wrong, take anything away from RVD, but I got to go with Jeff Hardy. I have to go with Jeff Hardy. John Demar say, is Solo's team gonna win that traditional 5-on-5 match on SmackDown next week? Thoughts? That's tomorrow night, John Demar. Solo may just win. Hi from India. You from India? Okay, Nikki? Okay. Nino says, who's your favorite mid-card wrestler of all time? Favorite mid-card? Now or in any era? Andy. What's up, Andy? Welcome to the chat. Great to see you, sis. How have you been, man? I've been good. What about you? How have you been, Andy? Chief, what's up? Welcome to the chat. I hope we see a segment with Roman, Jay, and Jimmy, and Roman says I said Christmas. Chief, You ain't the only one. Look, I'm hoping we see a segment next Monday with him up there talking about I said Christmas. So they can sit up there and ask him then why you came back then. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. That man did say Christmas. Any era mid card wrestler. Okay, any era. Okay. Any era. Okay, so I'm gonna mid card wrestler wise, I'm gonna go with Rey Mysterio. John Denmark, I could have sworn Nick said 2 weeks from last week's SmackDown, but okay, LOL. I think that's tomorrow night, if I ain't mistaken. Nino said, oh, no, mind. Nikki says, why Dean Ambrose left WWE? Dean Ambrose left WWE because he didn't like how he was being booked. He didn't like how creative was doing him, so he left. Okay, Peekaboo Tabamo says, thoughts on Nikki Bella turning heel? It's okay. Let's hope her heel run is worth it. Just like John Cena, when they had John Cena turn heel, it wasn't worth it. John Cena was the most horrible heel in the business. So let's hope it's worth it. Brooklyn says Gunther is back on Monday Night Raw, and he was in the last time is now tournament. Yes, he was, and him and Javon went at it. Man, Javon would beat the hell out of Gunther, but everybody know how Gunther is. Gunther put that boy to sleep. He put him to sleep. That was it. Let me see. Mandy says, "What is the next John Cena tournament match?" Mandy, it is tomorrow night. Isn't Brock supposed to be on SmackDown tomorrow? I don't know. If he's gonna be on SmackDown tomorrow night, then okay, I'm all for it. We'll see. The tribal chief is about his word. He never said he wouldn't help. He just said not to Christmas. Yeah, but he the one that said he didn't want to see them to Christmas. Okay. Peekaboo says the part that confused me about Nikki Bella attacking Stephanie Vicure is Vicure not fighting back. Why didn't she fight back? Because it was how the storyline was wrote, how they wrote it, or run a straight run in, how they wrote it. That's all. Mandy said you're still my favorite streamer, man. Thank you so much. Nino says who is a wrestler you wanted to be world champion? But it never happened. Mine is Umaga. Okay? A person that never won a world heavyweight championship. Shit. Man. Ooh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I don't know, cause most of my favorite wrestlers I like, they won the championship. So that was a little hard right there, Nino. Just check. It is next week on SmackDown. Okay. Sky says Roman can always. He said Sky says Roman can always close his eyes so he doesn't have to see the twins. LOL. Look, hey Sky, he gonna have to open them bitches and realize they right there. Shit. Mandy says I wish WWE wasn't scripted. If it wasn't scripted, it wouldn't be good. It got to have something. Nino says the matches on John Cena's heel run were good, but they messed up making him a cowardly heel. They should have just made him be Super Cena, but an evil version. Yeah, that's why I said they kind of messed up Cena's heel turn. It wasn't really nothing interesting about John Cena's heel turn. Keenan says I'm back. Welcome back. Okay. Niggy says, any ideas about the Shield collaboration again? Nope. Peekaboo said, yeah, but I mean, Vicure was still conscious. She looked like she could have gotten up and fought. She could have. It's just how it was wrote in the script. Chief says, no lie, I'm not feeling Wargames this year. It just feels like a bunch of names thrown together with no storyline. Sounds about right. You have good energy. Thank you so much, Nino. Marcus Davenport, welcome to the chat tonight. Hi. Hi. John Denmark said, I'm just sitting here waiting patiently for my guy RKO to come back. Story of my life. Man, listen here, John Denmark. Man, Randy Orton somewhere celebrating with his wife and his kids. Peekaboo says Roman should make Christmas merch that says not till Christmas. Damn, not till Christmas. Wow. Andy says, I've been good, gorgeous. Thank you. What a week. Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder came through. Gunther back. What were your thoughts to the chance against Solo? I felt it was harsh. Solo is good. I'm gonna be honest. You know the fans, they don't like Solo. So they're gonna chant what they wanted to say about Solo. But can I say that Solo did good in that match? Solo did good. Solo did. Solo did good as hell in that match against Dolph Ziggler. Chief says Roman about to give the twins the silent treatment. Damn, Chief, not the silent treatment. Marcus says, I wish the NFL wasn't scripted. Man, the NFL, man, yeah, they got to make their money. Brooklyn says Roman had an arm sleeve on his arm. Brooklyn, yeah, tattoo. Ethan says John Cena's going to be on NXT to pick the Iron Saber people. Yes, he is. Keenan says Jay turning heel at Survivor Series. I believe it when I see it. When it happens, cool. I don't see it happening. Want to see Roman versus Cena one last time. I don't want to see Roman and Cena no more. I didn't saw it enough. Off screen, the twins kept checking on Roman like they were going to have to break apart Roman and Punk. Yeah, it was just how they kept looking and stuff like that. But I'm sure I'm gonna be honest, Scott. If it was something serious, oh trust me, if it was something serious, you know they would have went at it, right? If it was something serious. And it was something like for real, ain't had nothing to do with TV wise, and it was something serious. Oh, we already know how that would have went down. They would have needed the popos for real. Mandy says if WWE wasn't scripted, CM Punk would win every match. He is a tough guy. Man, CM Punk don't really have it how he used to. It's not, he ain't all that how he used to be. Marcus Davenport says Randy Orton lives in Missouri, not far from me. Yeah, he lives in St. Louis. Nino said there's a lot of stories between the Wargames participants. Literally, all of them have been in the main event the last 3 years, and they all have history. Yes, they do, Nino. Well, Triple H needs to get his head out of his ass and call Randy back from that celebration. We need him. Well, I do. Man, Triple H ain't doing nothing. Nino says Solo is a good wrestler and he's developed a lot of personalities. He's one of the few funnier wrestlers on the roster. Yeah, Solo has really become funny. Everybody laughs at him. See, Solo gives off that Jimmy funny. You know, even though Jimmy is funny than Solo, but at the same time, he kind of gives off that Solo a little bit. Jimmy, that's how it is. Like Solo gives off that Jimmy a little bit when he be up there. I call Brock, so I believe I can predict heel turns. Marcus says I want Dean Ambrose to come back to the WWE. I don't see it. Marcus says, and I want what you say? I want Ryback to come back. I don't even see Ryback coming back. Never. Ever. I don't see it. Well, CM is older. Yeah, Mandy. I mean, CM Punk is old. I don't know how he is, but he old. He ain't old, but he old. You think there'll be a betrayal in the War Games match? Probably on the Vision side. Probably. Let's see. Mandy says, I just went to St. Louis and sang a lot of Nelly. Oh, you went to St. Louis? You was up there singing Nelly? Yeah. Uh-oh. It's popping in now. Oh, you went to, and you was up there. You good. He is from there, yes. I agree with Solo being naturally funny. How long do you think it'll be before he turns face. I give since Solo found his own personality and his own character and stuff like that. I give it about a year, probably going to next year. Ryback is Buns. What? Excel says you're a beautiful girl. Where you from? Thank you so much. I'm from Alabama. That's where I'm from. Where you from? Paul Heyman, okay, Nikki says Paul Heyman always used to mess with every wrestler. Man, Paul Heyman, you say mess, you mean use. Cause he get every wrestler he can attach to, make them big, get them a name in the headlights. They go this way, go that way. And then when he get right into it, he'll betray them just like that. Unpopular opinion. But I feel like Otis is better than Bronson Reed. Nino, what? Otis? Bronson Reed. No, I don't believe in that, but hey, you do. Alabama, USA, yes, USA. When it went off, Roman and Cody hit police officers. Yes, they did, which was so funny, Ethan. Brooklyn says Maxine Dupree is the women's intercontinental champion. Yes, she is, and I'm happy for her. It paid off, long overdue. Marcus says I'm actually going to Monday Night Raw in a few weeks in Kansas City. Is it going to be? It's going to be at the T-Mobile Center on December the 8th at 6:30 p.m. Okay, Marcus Davenport. Okay. Andy says Maxine Dupree as IC champ was a wrong decision. I felt they gave it to her too early. While you got Nia Jax, who's never won it, I'm not mistaken, or Roxanne Perez, who would make an outstanding champ. Andy, I'm not saying it was too early. This was actually perfect timing for Maxine Dupree because Maxine Dupree she's doing good. Mandy says Roman and CM Punk would have beat the crap out of each other last year if they didn't like each other. Yeah, they was close to it in War Games. When Solo turns face, do you think it'll just be him who turns face or the rest of the MFTs who will turn face with him? They all probably will turn face. All of them probably turn a face. Unless Solo gets tired of MFTs and decide to go solo. Let's see. Paul Heyman's a snake. He betrayed Brock, Big Show, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth. Man, yes. Paul Heyman betrays everybody. Paul can't be trusted at all. Which name is better, Shorty G, Chad Gable, or El Grande Americano? Well, all I can say is El Grande Americano. That name is already out there, so Chad just have to keep Chad. But even when Chad Gable comes back to work, he's gonna be just Chad because Louis Kazi done took over and made El Grande Americano big. Mandy says I'm going to Raw Macbeth. Okay. Are we witnessing the golden era of WWE? Yeah. Mandy says I'm going to Raw Macbeth soon in Indiana. All right, okay. Nino says, do you think LA Knight will ever get his world title reign? No. No, he would never get it. No. Ethan says they ass is about to get locked up for the story time. Yup. Nino said, I hope Cena's last match is either it's Gunther if it's not Edge or Jericho. I don't see Edge or Jericho because the mystery people are now up. Do you miss Bray Wyatt? Question. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't miss Bray Wyatt? Bray Wyatt is that person. So, everybody misses Bray. Ramy, welcome to the chat now. Hey, where you from, man? I'm from Alabama. Keenan says LA Knight fumbles the ball again. Man, I came to the conclusion Triple H don't want nothing to do with LA Knight. Sky said Brock Lesnar better have a backup plan. He should know better by now than to just trust Paul Heyman blindly because of how many times he's been betrayed by him too. I'm gonna be honest, Sky. I think Brock Lesnar know what's up. Brock Lesnar ain't crazy. Brock knows that Paul needed the help, so he took on the help. Will it backfire? It will backfire big time. Andy says, now this will be interesting. My thoughts would be possibly on next week Raw, Cody and Roman will be arrested due to their involvement with the police, or do you think the creators will ignore this? They will ignore Andy because I know they supposed to be there. And I know Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns supposed to be there next week anyway. So they that ain't even gonna they ain't even gonna they ain't even gonna do that no more. Nino says, I think the ruthless aggression era is the best era, but there's a lot of talent on the rosters now. Man, there's a lot of young talent now that's actually about to take over. Nice to meet you. I'm from Algeria, North Africa. Nice to meet you also. Welcome to the chat. Who's better, Brock or Dean? Brock. Roman never betrayed any WWE wrestler, but why Silk betrayed him? I don't know. Roman done got betrayed by everybody. Everybody. Everybody he been around, everybody done betrayed him. John Denmark says the dark horse in the tournament. I think Bronson Reed is a dark house in the tournament. Okay. Marcus says they should have Eddie Guerrero daughter come on the WWE and wrestle. She can't get in just like that. Brooklyn said I'm happy for Maxine Dupree winning a women's Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, all the way. Nino says, who do you think is the best heel right now? The best heel right now? Uh, probably would be Solo Sokoa. Andy says Triple H don't like LA Knight. It's done. I feel sorry for LA. It's horrible. Do you think when his contract is done he'll join AEW? Probably. Probably so. And everyone has betrayed Rey Mysterio. Yep. I'm planning to live in the US. Which state you expect from me? I'm gonna be honest with you. That's up to you in which state you decide to come to. That's up to you. Your decision. You know. John Denmark says Penta versus Cena would be wild. It'll never happen, but it'll be wild. Man, of course it ain't happening. It would never happen. But yeah, you can only think. Yeah. Raphael said, I wonder who is going to be John Cena's final opponent in Saturday's Night Main Event next month. Gunther. Moss Monster Man says, say his name and he appears. I believe in Jim Handy. You mean Joe Hendry? He was in a little thing they had on TV where he popped up out of nowhere. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Tom Lagan. Oh, I don't know what that means. Top GCJ, what's up? Welcome to the chat tonight. Hello, how's it going, man? It's going good tonight. How about you? Mandy says I'm back. My phone was acting dumb. You good? You good? Hey, everybody has issues with their phone. You good? Nikki says, can we again see Undertaker for a while in the next WrestleMania? No, Undertaker is done. Raphael says next Saturday, John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio in Survivor Series War Games in San Diego. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I have a feeling Dominic may win that title back again. But then again, I feel like John Cena may retain it. John Denmark says, I kind of do want to see a younger talent face Cena in his final match like Carmelo Hayes and Cena was a young nobody who turned into something big. It would be nice, John Denmark band, but they ain't pushing Carmelo. Andy says Charlotte will turn against Alexa, Rhea, Io, and Wargames. We gonna see. Mandy says, who do you think Cena's last match will be? Gunther. Aaliyah, Mysterio, Batista, Dominic, Eddie, everyone in the LWO all turned on Ray, also Cunning, etc. Man, Ray always been that person to get turned on. Always. Let's see. Mandy says, I hate Brock Lesnar. Damn. Damn, Mandy. I mean, like I said, I'm not the biggest Brock Lesnar fan, so you good. John Denmark said, too bad Zilla wasn't in this damn tournament. Laugh my ass off. Man, Zilla ain't coming to WWE no time soon. I'm going to be honest. Remember back in WCW when Eddie Guerrero created the Latino World Order and the group ended because Eddie Guerrero got into a legit car accident? Yeah, I remember that. Mandy says Brock is a woman beater. For real? Raphael says next weekend, Saturday, WWE Survivor Series War Games going to be amazing. Yeah, it is. Damn. That's why I said, for real? He be beating on people. He be beating on his wife. Damn, I ain't know that. Look, hey, you got me some new right here. What? I ain't know that. I ain't know that at all. I ain't know that at all. Andy says, man, possibly. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. User Z0 says hi. What's up? Welcome to the chat tonight. The reason is why I said because it has two WWE rings. Manny Man said you like Vince or Triple H better owning WWE. Uh Vince was a little better, but then again, Triple H is better because Triple H gives the wrestlers time off. They don't really work as much as they used to. Gotta tell you though, if Brooks' daughter wasn't his daughter, I swear it was Brock himself. Damn. Then Ric Flair at one point was a manager in WCW, and he promised LWO more money and women if they left the group. Everyone left except for Mysterio. He refused to lead the group. Yep. Top CG says, do you think Cena will appear casually after his retirement? Nope. I'm gonna be honest with you, Top CG. Nope. After that, it's all said and done. No. Alyssa, welcome to the chat tonight. You are so beautiful. Thank you so much. Triple H, worst in my opinion, because he made the heels win all the time and views in WWE has gone down. You're right. Kimberly, hi. Welcome to the chat tonight. Welcome to the chat. Yep. Did you hear that Vince and Donald Trump is going to be watching John Cena's last match? Mm. Andy says, where's Omos? And catering in the back. Sky says they brought back Roman and Brock to bring them WWE ratings up. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, Sky. They needed them ratings and views. They needed them. But yeah, Ray and Roman pretty much had everyone turn on them at one point or another, regardless of them being loyal. Yeah, that's why Roman is the way he is today. That is why. He barely trusts people. The only people he trusts is the two people that's on Mondays at the moment, which is his cousins. Other than that, no. Andy says catering in the back for Omos. You too much is well, and I'm for real. He is in catering. Cause they don't have nothing for him. So he ain't catering. Who is the best Heyman guy? Roman Reigns is the best Heyman guy. And he likes Sammy. Yeah, he likes Sammy, but Sammy on SmackDown. Nikki said, do you also agree Drew always had a bad luck when he fight for the WWE? Bad luck when he fight for the WWE title. Man, I just came to the conclusion they don't want Drew to win no title again. That's just what I see. Even though Roman was kind of tough on the Usos, I kind of got where I kind of get where he was coming from because he said he was only trying to push them to elevate them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Not how he was doing Jay. He did him wrong. John Denmark says Braun Breaker is gonna do some crazy stuff in that War Games match. And I'm looking forward to seeing it, LOL. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm looking forward to War Games. I'm looking forward to seeing what can Logan Paul do in War Games besides hit people with brass knuckles. Mm. Mandy says Usos going to Romans on Thanksgiving, and he said Christmas. Exactly. And one says the heels. The heels? Okay. Nikki says, ever dream of becoming a WWE superstar? Nope. Top GCJ said the War Games match is stacked for real. Yeah. Well, Logan has some arterial type of moves, but other than that, couldn't tell you. Man, Logan, I'm gonna be honest. Logan just does the same thing he always does. But him being locked up in the cage is gonna be perfect. Kenny said, sorry, I'm back. You good. They was cheering Kiss at Roman and CM Punk while they was cheering that. Why was they cheering that? Because it was just how close they was. And I guess they were so close people thought they would kiss, I guess. Kenny said, I got to go. See you tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow night after the live. Mandy, I understand where you coming from. I don't like Logan either. He is cocky, think he this, think he that. Only thing that gets Logan Paul by is his prime. Logan Paul is a great heel. I'm sorry if I disagree. He will be a future WWE World Champion. He's got charisma. He's a great athlete. It's a new era. He will be the face. Sorry. Hey, Andy, that's your opinion on it. Yep, that's your opinion. That is your opinion. Jay and Jimmy good now. Yeah, they good. What about Logan drawing heat though? He gives off Miz vibes in a way. Cause it's Logan. Say what you want to say about Logan. At the end of the day, I mean, Logan Paul is who he is. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Logan Paul. Let me go. I'll be right back. I'm finna go get some water. I'll be back, you guys. Prime is better than Logan's moves. I keep hearing that Jay and Jimmy are turning heel at War Games. I'll believe it when I see it. Sharon Red Night of Yeats had to go get some water. You got jokes. Yeah. What about the Lucha Dragons? When will they come? I don't know. Mandy said, I'm going to get some water too, man. I needed some water. Shoot. Some cold water at that. Sure, it's refreshing. It's cold. It's just right. What's up, Damien? Looks ice cold. It is. Ice cold. Straight, look. Straight out of the fridge. That is when I love when water is straight up cold. Room temperature, I can't get with it. I have to pour it in a cup and put some ice in it. And it's Sam's Club brand too. Yep. Yeah, that's that water that be for about $3 or $4. You get like 40, I think that come in there. Mm-hmm. Yep. They do got great water. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. That's why when people be like, I can't drink that type of water. I like the other type of water. Man, like I think like one time I gave somebody this type of water. They was like, they're like, do you have any Dasani or do you have any Fiji water? I'm like, water is water. I'm like, you want the water or not? Nice cold water from Jewel Oscar. Okay. Do you like any WWE superstar from India? Which superstars from India? All time favorite female groups and tag teams. Do use LOL. LOL for real. At my Sam's Club, they sell bottles just like that in the vending machines for 25 cents. For real? Hold on. A quarter, just 25 cents. For one of these? Wow. Now you lucky right there. Okay. Roman is from India. Roman ain't from no India. Man, Roman is Samoan. Roman is Polynesian. What? Okay. Well, I'm not really a big fan of Jinder Mahal, so. What's your prediction for War Games? Any thoughts? We heard a lot from the beautiful people from this channel. What are your predictions? My predictions, Andy, thank you. My predictions for War Games. I feel like Cody Rhodes, the Usos, Roman Simple. I feel like they're going to win. It may be a slight issue within them. Over there on the Vision, I feel like nobody's in the Vision has won War Games. About two of them has participated in it, but the other three has never stepped foot in. I feel like over on the Vision side, it's going to be some issues with Brock Lesnar. There's going to be some issues. And it's not gonna look good because for all we know, Brock Lesnar may cost them the match. But I have a feeling that Roman Reigns is gonna take Brock Lesnar out. That's what I think. But I feel like Team CM Punk will come out with the win. But Logan Paul and their team are gonna have some issues. Let's see. Let me go up. I'm glad Ray is back. Now he can beat Dom head in some more. Damn. Not 40 of those 25 cents for a single bottle of water out of one vending machine. Yeah, that's crazy. Gender more ripped than Roman? Oh well. Melville say this is my opinion. The only way for an XP. Mandy says drinking ice mount. Okay. Speaking of Indian wrestlers, Bollywood boys, remember those boys? They took a lot of beats from Jinder Mahal. I gotta give them their props for that. I guess. I think Raw vs. SmackDown was more entertainment than War Games and Survivor Series. Yeah, I write funny comments. Okay. Damien says, I like the end of Monday Night Raw with Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar. Everybody loves it. Melvin says, sorry about you good. John Denmark says, Stephanie gonna retain the Survivor Series. She better. I believe Stephanie Bakir is going to retain. I don't think Nikki's going to win. Disregard that message. That was my son. It's okay, Melvin. You good. She is a female Indian wrestler who's on NXT. She was big too. She was. I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that one. I don't know. Top CG says is Mahan still coming to Raw? No, he got released. No. BG Rish. Okay. Hi. Hello. Mandy says nah. Redbar 160 said, "Can you sing White Christmas for me?" I don't even. I can't sing. Like none whatsoever. I can't sing. Will the Shield reunite again? No. What if Kevin versus Ray versus Roman? I don't see it. Thanks for your generalization on your thoughts. I do agree with your verdict. Especially Brock is a one man army. I can't see him working well with people. Exactly. It's like Brock would rather have his way than let people mess up. It's like Brock want his own moment. He don't want moments with other people. Arnett said, "Can you not sing?" No, I cannot. What's good? Hello, potential. Yeah, let me see. John Denmark says she may not be able to sing, but she can yeet. Yeet. Melvin says, this is my opinion. The only way for anyone to really trust Roman Reigns is to have a conversation with him to find out where his head and mind is at. The only people he gonna talk to is the twins. Whom you think is equally a good competitor against Roman? Roman has faced a lot of people, so that's really hard to tell. He faced a lot of folks. He faced a lot of people. Roman also liked The Rock. Yeah, he does, but we ain't saw The Rock. What's your take on Jay Uso? Do you think he's overrated? Do I think Yeet Man is overrated? Not really. Not really, because everybody loves the Yeet Man. So not really. My goodness, that hair and that skin to make. To meek. 6132. Thank you so much. Damien says, I had a grown man, a bus driver, tell me he was going to Survivor Series San Diego at Petco Park. And all I can think of my head was, good for you. Tickets are expensive now for WWE. Tickets too much. Wow, just wow. Thank you. Nick is funny. He's supposed to have suspended Drew, and Paul brought him back and men helped. Yeah, he did. I don't like The Rock. Hollywood took over. Man, because Hollywood is The Rock's home. Nico, Nikel says, Roman's such a kind-hearted person, but always betrayed by many superstars. Yep. So beautiful and almost pronounced my name. Tamek? Tamik? I don't know which one. Tamek? Tamik. One of them. I think it'd be wild if at the end of War Games match, Randy pops out from under the ring. RKO's Cody setting up their feud, costing Cody's team the match. But hey, a guy can drink. I don't see that happening. So close, gorgeous, and these are those. Dang, it ain't. To me, to Mark, what? I'm close. That's all that. Wow. To me. My best friend is a huge Taker fan. On a podcast, Taker quoted that the streak should not have been broken. I believe differently. I believe Brock was the right person to break the streak. Do you agree? They had to have somebody big and strong, and they had to go with Brock Lesnar. Nobody care about what Undertaker says. Brock Lesnar was the perfect person. Tomac, Tomac, okay, Tomac. John, what'd you say? John Denmark said, I don't see it happening either. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can only dream. Lesnar was not the perfect. That's right, wifey. Wifey. I said wifey. Wifey. Tomek. Welcome to the chat tonight, Tomek. Top CG, why they are keeping Orton off of TV? I don't know. I really came to the conclusion they don't have any. They don't have anything for Code. Not for Code. I mean, they don't have anything for Randy Orton. So I no. See, I think maybe the last match in Cena's tournament, they will both get counted out. Edge. I don't see Edge coming back, Mandy. Andy says Austin Theory. Man, I don't see Austin Theory either. Nick says Brock or Orton. Who do you like? I like both, but I'm gonna go with Randy Orton. John Demar said I'm gonna laugh my ass off if Punk beats Drew and Drew takes the first pin in the War Games. That'd be just too damn funny, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, John. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But at the same time, it wouldn't be. Man, shoot. I just want to know who gonna win the advantage game next Monday. Somebody got to go up against somebody from there. Somebody. Hopefully they give. Hopefully they give Roman and them the advantage. How come they don't have anything for Orton? That's outrageous. I'm going to be honest with you because they just don't have that for him. Dolph should have beat Solo. I guess. I don't know. If Nikki Bella wins, I'm suing Triple H. Damn. He says, where is Cesaro Jericho? They all are in AEW. Sky said, "What if Brock and Roman have something planned?" I'm just saying because of how Brock was just smiling at Roman, he didn't do the same for Punk or Cody. Look, Sky, it didn't take long before it didn't take long, did it, for Roman knocking his ass out that ring. Davenport says the Undertaker could return a simp manager for Michelle McCool. Don't nobody want to see her ass either. Hope you're having a great day. Love from Dr. Celeste. Man, thank you so much. I'm actually having a good one. How about you, Doctor? How are you? I want an early Christmas present. I want Liv back, but she ain't coming back to next year. She ain't coming back to the Royal Rumble. Mandy says I would say Edge wouldn't come for Cena's last match, but his AEW contract ends in October. Yeah. Is Zack Ryder fully WWE? No, he's not, Andy. He is a TNA. Keyblade says Jay Uso turns heel at Wargames. I could be wrong, but I'm calling it. Call it how you see it. I just don't see it. Hi, Rabnir. Welcome to the chat. Dr. Soler said, doing good at work, smearing love at the dispo. Understandable. That's good. I'm going to answer a few more questions before I get ready to end the live. Which injured wrestler you miss the most? Shit. Most of my favorite wrestlers ain't injured, but if I had to go for it, I'd go with Seth. John Denport says, I really do hope Kevin Owens can come back. He still got another year or two, even if it would ever happen. But yeah, I miss him. Man, don't nobody know when Kevin Owens is coming back. You know, it could be next year. It could be the year after. You know, who knows? Is any chance the Dudley and Bubba? Oh, is there a chance that the Dudley boys will return? No. Andy says, have a good night, sis. Thank you for answering my questions. You're welcome. You're welcome so much. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. If Jay does turn heel at War Games, do you think Roman and Jimmy will follow or just Roman? If Jay does turn, I think Roman and Jimmy will turn also. I wouldn't put it past them. Them three being heels, I wouldn't put it past them. The bus driver told me he paid $300 a ticket. $300? Mm. But all right, you guys, man, I've been on here. I'm heading out myself. Have a good night. Be safe. Peace and yeet. Yeet. Love you. You guys, man, it was nice being on here tonight, talking with you guys. Answering you guys' questions. I will see you guys tomorrow night after Friday Night SmackDown goes off. You guys make sure you be safe. You guys stay warm. And I will see you guys tomorrow. You have a good night. And somebody says, I like Jim better right now because Jay is not him right now. Damn, don't do Yeet Man like that. I might not be there. It's fine. If you can't make tomorrow's live, you good. But you guys have a good night. You guys stay safe because the weather is crazy and things like this. So you guys, So you guys stay safe. You guys stay warm, and I'll see you guys tomorrow after SmackDown. Peace. Good night. Love you guys.